Have you ever been so terrified in your life that you thought you were going to die? Well, if you have, then welcome to Club the Ozone Disco, Fire 1996, Quezon City. Tonight, we're going to take you back to one of the deadliest nights in clubbing history, which will make you never want to dance again. So grab a drink, take a seat, and get ready for the most horrific nightclub disaster that you've never heard about. The Ozone Disco Fire. On New Year's Eve 1996, thousands of partygoers flooded into the Ozone Disco Club in Quezon City, the city of stars in the Philippines. Everyone was there to ring in the new year, including college students, businessmen, and politicians. By midnight, the dance floor was packed. People were drinking, dancing, and having the time of their lives. But at around 12:45 a.m., as the clock struck 12:45 a.m., the party came to a horrifying standstill. A fight had broken out in the parking lot outside the club. Suddenly, the doors flew open, and a man stumbled inside screaming, "Fire! Fire!" People looked around confused. The disco ball was still glistening above them, and the music was still thumping. But when they looked outside, they saw that the entire roof of the club was engulfed in flames. As the fire spread quickly, the 3,000 partygoers inside the club panicked. They surged towards the exits, but they were met with an even more horrifying sight. Both exits were blocked by burning cars. People desperately tried to climb over the walls, but they were too short. Some tried to break the glass windows, but they were dead, centered. People screamed for help as they were trapped inside the burning building with nowhere to escape. It was every person for himself as people desperately ran for the exits. Some collapsed from smoke inhalation, while others were burned alive inside the club. As the fire reached the DJ booth, the music blared on, adding to the chaos. People could be heard pounding on the locked doors, screaming for help until their voices became hoarse. Many collapsed on the dance floor, forever frozen in their final moments of terror. One survivor recalled the horrors he witnessed that night. "I saw the shadow of a woman dancing on the wall. Then I turned and saw her charred body lying on the floor. I also saw the shadow of a man on the other side of the room, pacing frantically. He was banging on the door, but his shadow was not moving. I looked for him after a while and found his charred remains by the wall. It took 30 minutes for the fire trucks to arrive at the scene, but by then it was too late. 164 people had already died. Of the 164 victims, 72 were women and 92 were men. Most of them were between the ages of 20 and 35. The fire is considered one of the deadliest nightclub disasters in the world and the deadliest in the history of the Philippines. Some survivors claimed that the spirits of those who died in the fire are still trapped inside the ruins. To this day, people have reported hearing laughter, music, and faint cries near the site of the former disco club. After the tragedy, an investigation was launched to determine how the fire started. The club had no permits for its electrical connections, and the fire exits were blocked. The owners of the club and the adjacent buildings were charged with reckless imprudence resulting in homicide. But many people still believe that there is something more sinister at play. In the days following the fire, psychics and paranormal investigators visited the site. They claimed that the spirits of the partygoers were trapped inside the building and were unable to move on because they had unfinished business. Some believed that the fire was no accident, but the work of a jealous lover or a disgruntled employee. Others believed that the building was cursed and that the spirits of those who died there would forever haunt the site. While there is no evidence to support these claims, the story of the Ozone Disco Fire serves as a reminder of the importance of safety regulations and the dangers of greed and corruption. What do you think happened at the Ozone Disco Fire? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video, be sure to check out our other videos as well. See you next time. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for weekly updates.